Hello everybody, this is the Gruesome Fox coming at you with a new testing video here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Psycho Bawoo. This is going to be the new banner mobile suit here, and it is from Moon Gundam, so yeah, we're going to jump right into it here. So the Psycho Bawoo is a 650 cost general. It can be used on both ground and space. For your mobile suit stats here, you have 20,000 mobile suit HP. You got 24 ballistic, 26 beam, and 22 melee resistance. You got 39 range strength, 26 melee strength. You got 130 movement speed, 210 top speed. You got 80 thruster gauge and 75 turning speed. And for our part slots here, we have 14 close, 20 mid, and 14 long range slots. For other stats here, you do have a melee priority of 2 seconds. You have a 15-second sortie timer, and it has space compatibility, and it is a 3-star. So yeah, pretty good starting stats here by the look of it. Looks like you have a good balance with the resistances there, and also some pretty decent HP to work with. Let's take a look at the weapons here. So for our main weapon, we do have the Psycho Bawoo beam rifle. So yeah, this doesn't share a beam rifle with the regular Bawoo, it does have its own version. And this one is actually going to be an ammo type beam rifle with 2,000 power, 6 ammo, and 350 range. You do have focus fire with this, with a 3-second focus. So going to be interesting to see what that is. Focus fire consumes remaining ammo for temporary rapid fire, so yeah, we'll see how that goes with this beam rifle. You do have the Bawoo beam saber from the original Bawoo. I should mention too, this is the only weapon that this suit can currently use. But for the Bawoo beam saber, this is the same beam saber that the regular Bawoo can use, and that's 2,300 power with a cooldown time of 2.5 seconds, pretty standard for most beam sabers. You have the arm grenade launcher. This is 500 power, 4 ammo, and 250 range. You have the Mega Particle Cannon, that is 800 power, 20% heat rates, and 300 range. And this also has the ability to focus fire as well. We have the Psycho Plates Launch. This is a ballistic weapon with 350 power, 1 ammo, and 300 range. And I assume this is going to work similarly to the Moon Gundam's Psycho Plates. I'm not really sure how these ones are going to operate, if they are any different. And then we have the Psycho Plates Defend. This is going to be a defense version of the Psycho Plates. This I do assume is probably going to be very similar to the shield that the Moon Gundam can use. And you have 0 power, as this is a defensive tool with 100% heat rate. So yeah, after using the weapon, display Psycho Plates, it negates melee and range attacks. So yeah, pretty small loadout here. You have 2 primaries and your 4 sub-weapons here, which all look like they are going to be very good for this suit here. Looking at our skills here, we have a Leg Shock Absorber level 3. You have Emergency Evasion System level 2, so you do have a double dodge roll with this suit. You have Flight Control Program level 3, High Performance Balancer, High Spec AMBAC level 2. You have Maneuver Armor as well, so that's going to diminish stun when you are boosting. You have Melee Combo Controller, so you do have 2 melee swings to work with. You have Force Injector level 3, High Performance Radar level 2. You have Full Attack, which what this does is when a Saikuma weapon is in use, both your mobility and the damage you do to an enemy mobile suit with non-Saikuma weapons will increase. If you're engaging a unit with offensive or defensive Saikuma weapons, these effects will not be applied. So basically, if you are fighting a suit that has no Saikuma weapons whatsoever, it does seem like you are going to gain increased mobility and deal extra damage to that mobile suit. So that's going to be interesting to test out here. You have the special left arm equipment buffer. That's going to be for your shield, which, even though it is a shield, isn't really classified as one. But this reduces the HP loss from your left arm equipment by 30%. You also have special leg buffer level 1. When you're hitting the leg, you have decreased damage by 10%. And it also overload on the leg's HP, so yeah, decrease leg damage there. And then you have the Saikuma weapon buffer level 5. I believe the Moon Gundam has this same exact skill, where if you aren't using a Saikuma weapon, it reduces the HP loss by 40%. I think the new Gundam has this as well, but I know the Moon Gundam, I believe, does have the level 5 version specifically. But yeah, that is our skill list here. And last but not least, I will have the mobile suit explanation up here. Slowly go through that if you want to pause and read through and learn a little bit about this mobile suit here. And yeah, without further ado, let's take it to port base and see exactly what we are working with here, because yeah, this does seem like it's going to be a very interesting suit. It's already giving me the idea that it's probably going to be like a lower cost Moon Gundam, which, given how much I do love the Moon Gundam, this might actually be a really nice suit for me. So yeah, you just have the cycle plates kind of attached to the back there, so that does give the suit already a bit of bulk. But we'll see how it would work in with the beam rifle here, so starting with standard fire. And you can fire that to get an instant stun, so that's already a nice start. And let's see what we have if we do the charge. Okay, so that fires... oh! Okay, so I'm assuming that actually takes the whole magazine, and it probably takes 2 per a shot. We'll move on to the melee while we wait for that to ready up again. But yeah, looking at the melee pattern here, looks like you got pretty basic neutral set. Okay, so you already have a sliding downswing, so I'm already going to love this suit here. But yeah, it does look like... let's see, I want to see how much damage this downswing does, because I do love my poke downswings. Okay, so almost 4,000, that is really good there. And of course, going to do less to a support. Let's try the charge shot again. I want to see what this does. Okay, so that does take the full mag if you're using that. Let's look at the arm grenade launcher. Okay, so that fires in those bursts, but doesn't necessarily get a stun. Kind of almost there, though. And then we have the Mega Particle Cannon. That fires in burst, and if you do the charge shot, that does a single shot. And let's see if that is just a normal stun or anything else. Okay, so yeah, that does a normal stun. So yeah, already the base weapons feel like they are going to be pretty good. I mean, you have an instant stun rifle that can go into a full burst rapid, which, okay, that's good. Like I already mentioned, you already have that sliding poke down swing, which I am a sucker for suits like this. And you can easily follow up into that as well with another one. So yeah, it already seems like the suit has some neat strong suits. Let's see, I'm actually going to wait for the Q-blade to be ready up so I can see just how these psycho plates work. Oh! Okay, so those actually hit multiple times. It's not just a one-time deal. That is really interesting. Hold on, I want to see that again. So yeah, you launch those. Yeah, that is actually really neat. Okay. So yeah, I'm already liking this suit. Already feels like it's going to be pretty nifty. We do have some really good weapons for it. And then we do have the shield. And yeah, again, I assume this is going to work pretty similarly to the shield that the regular Moon Gundam has. Only thing I can probably say about this suit is that I don't know if it's just me, but it does feel like it is a bit slower. Quite possibly because of the added psycho plates on the back. But really, I don't know if it's really that much of an issue. It's going to be an issue in the long run. But yeah, you can do some good damage to raids. Actually, how much can the psycho plates do? Actually, I also need to see if these can move while boosting as well. Can I lock on while using this? Okay, so you can lock on while using this, because that's nice. Oh yeah, that can melt HP. Okay, especially against raids at least. It looks like that can do some damage. The only flaw I can probably see to that is that I don't know if you'll be able to use it as a follow-up to a downswing like the Moon Gundam, because the Moon Gundams is quick. You can usually follow up if somebody downswings somebody. I don't know if this one's going to have enough time to really do that, though. So yeah, you do that. Oh, no, didn't even lock on. But yeah, I probably wouldn't get the full damage in, so that's probably going to be best used for standing targets. Can this penetrate or anything when it's fully charged? So normal fire doesn't do anything. I really like this beam rifle. I can actually get used to this. It's kind of reminiscent almost of the Jester's beam rifle. I feel like how it kind of has the instant stun and the rapid fire going for it. Let's see, I definitely want to see... Actually, I need to try that again, because I need to see with this how it does it with the mobility. Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, you do gain increased speed if you are locked on to a non-Sakuma target. Okay, and it just goes away once the attack finishes. So yeah, very interesting setup here. Finish off this Robbie real quick. And I want to see how much this shield actually blocks against. So yeah, I'm going to try to come over here to these two suits. And let's see. Enemy AI on. Do that. Come on, fight me. Come on. Okay, so that does block a bit of damage until they eventually are able to get through. We'll do the forced counter, because I do want to see what the counter animation for this suit is. And we'll do it against the Q-Blade here. And does look like you have a normal kick with this suit here. So yeah, pretty standard melee pattern by the looks of it. And yeah, just take a look at the boarding animation. So yeah, actually, yeah, I really am liking this suit from trying it so far. This actually has a lot of things that I personally like. So yeah, I feel like I'm going to enjoy using this in the field. Even though I feel like, you know, I already have like a lot of 650 generals. Oh man, 650 is the cost that they always just seem to add generals that I really like. And this one is no exception. I think I'm going to enjoy this. Okay, so you can get stuns with the arm grenade launcher. Okay, so I stand corrected on that one. Let's see if I can go back to the Robbie here. Actually, I'm curious how this does a dodge roll. Okay, so it just does a pretty standard dodge. No explanation as to how that would probably destroy the cycle plates on the back. But, oh, whatever. Oh yeah, that actually gets a pretty quick stun. Okay, so if you're not fighting anything else, oh, that gets a stun as well. And you can still use it after, so you have like 2 rounds to use that. Oh yeah, and you can do this. Follow up. Boop. Go with that. Oh, that's a nice combo. Yeah, if you can get that off, that'd be some... I think probably get you some pretty nasty damage there. So yeah, no, really liking this suit. From what I'm seeing here, at least. I mean, obviously I would have to use it in actual matches, and I am a bit concerned with just the size of the plates and whatnot. But you do have the shield, which is going to be able to help with some of that, at least. But, yeah, it's really going to be like, we'll see what it can do here. And yeah, obviously you cannot use the plates while you are already locked on to somebody. But, yeah, let's do that. Do this. You can follow that up with another downswing as well. So yeah, really, if you can try to get that, I mean, by the time you probably switch weapons, you might be able to trigger a dodge at least. So then you can do that. So that's gonna be, yeah, that's gonna be too soon to do it like that. So probably would be best to get the plates off first if you would try that. But you know, this suit actually feels like it's gonna be a pretty worthy 650 cost general. Also, the design of it's pretty cool. So I think I have the... Okay, no, that's the ankle guard, but you do have the curved shoes there. That seems to be a big thing with some Xeon suits here. It looks really good on this suit, though. Actually kind of looks more like landing gear, like extended landing gear, because I do not believe the regular Bawoo has that design. But, yeah, Psycho Bawoo here actually feels like it's going to be a pretty decent 650 cost general. Does feel like it is going to be worth the tokens. So, yeah, until then, I'm definitely planning to make a video on this, because again, testing it, I really love what I'm seeing here. So, yeah, that's going to be the end of the testing video here. I'll make sure to have a video on this as soon as I can possibly get it out, which really shouldn't be too hard because of rated matches, but yeah, that's going to be enough for me here. Comment down below what you think about the Psycho Bawoo. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and with that, I will see you all in the next one. Later.